Okay guys, we are now going to work on trying to open and close the lady while we're dancing and try and see if maybe we can get a little closer in Sensual Bachata. So grab your partner, hit the dance floor, and let's get started. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to cup your hand like this. When you cup your hand like this, what I want you to do is I want you to take your hand and I want you to put your fingertips into the lady's spine at the base of her hip. So when you're here, you're right at the small of her back and you're right into the spine. Now what's going to happen is this muscle right here is going to lock perfectly into your hand. It's almost like God made it that way. Now, I know a lot of ladies freak out when you go here. What I tell my students, a lady will be willing to do anything with you if she believes that there's a technique behind it. If you're just coming in creepy, she's not going to want to do this. Now, what's going to happen? The guys have the ladies here. Ladies, what I want you to do is I want you to come around behind the guy's back. I want you to put your wrist to the guy's back and pull your wrist free or your hand free so you actually have an arc to it. And I want you to rest your arm on the guy. So you're giving pressure from your wrist into his back. So that's where your connection comes from. So what we have is we have 3 points of connection right now. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. Now, our 4th point of connection is going to be right here. It's going to be with just us holding hands. Now, ladies, what I do not want you to do is start stiff arming me like a linebacker. Y'all start pushing and we have no control over this because you're stiff arming. Guys, in the same light, I don't want you stiff arming the lady while you're dancing, and I do not want you out here. That is so gay, it is unreal. Now, what is going to happen? Right now, I don't even want you to hold this hand. What I want you to do, we're going to do similar to the plate exercise. What we're going to be working with is we're going to be working with the fingertips and the heel of our hand. So the fingertips and the heel of our hand. So when we do this, what I want you to do is I want you to take the fingertips and I want you to push into her spine to cause her to actually, well, not into the spine, but into the muscle right here. So you actually cause her to actually go to the ball or to the ball of her foot and actually bend the same knee, same shoulder. Now, as you do this, and you push, you're also going to take same knee, same shoulder. So you're going to go here. So what you've done is you've actually closed the door, and then you stand back up. So you actually push to come in, and you stand back up. You push to come in, you stand back up. You push to come in, you stand back up. You push to come in. Now, on the other side of this, we have the heel of our hand, which happens to be right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the heel of my hand and I'm going to push, which is going to cause her to lean in from here, and then I'm going to stand back up. Now, a lot of ladies don't like you in this area, but they want you up here. Me, I'm not a fan of right here. Why? If I'm dancing certain things, when I'm dancing bachata, yes, I want to be up top. I want to be up top. When I'm dancing other things in bachata, I want to be able to control your lower body movements. And I can control your lower body movements from down here versus up here. Does that make sense? So when I take it through, I'm going to push with the fingertips and I'm going to close the shoulders. Then I'm going to push with the heel of my hand and I'm going to open. So when we take this, all this is opening and closing. So I'm going close and then I'm going open. This is going to be very tricky for you guys. What y'all are going to do is y'all are going to be trying to push and turn your body with it and push and turn your body with it. So you're not actually opening and closing, you're just moving the door around versus actually bringing your shoulders together and bringing your shoulders apart. So you're actually doing the same knee, same shoulder. So let's try this again. We're going in and out and in and out and in and out. If you look at it from here, you can see my hand actually working. I'm going in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. Now, one of the most important things of this is you're not directly in front of her as you're doing this. You're actually in a staggered stance. So you're actually slightly off. So as you actually go in, her knee's going to go in between your legs. You go out, you're going to go in between hers. We're not actually touching each other. We're here, here, and here. But this way we're not colliding kneecaps because we're directly in front of each other. Let's try it again. We take it through. We're going to go fingertips and heel, and 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 fingertips and heel. Good. So, let's try from here. You're going fingertips and heel, and fingertips and heel, and fingertips and heel, and fingertips, and heel, and fingertips, and heel, and fingertips, and heel. Now, this is the same movement that happens when you're dancing sensual bachata, when you're here, and here, and here, and here, as you're actually closing the door, opening the door, closing the door, opening the door, closing the door, opening the door, closing, and opening. This is what you're actually doing while you're dancing with your partner to cause her to actually have the reactions that she has. Thank you. That's a very tricky exercise. The main thing you want to work on is making sure that you actually close the shoulders and open the shoulders. From there, everything else becomes easy. Without that, this is going to be very tricky. So good luck, guys, and I will see you in the next section of music.